Hello guys, welcome again to this clinic. In this presentation, we are going to derive the formula for expression of getting the error in product of two values, x and y. My name is Vincent. I teach mathematics at School of Mathematics, University of Nairobi. So error in product. So let x and y be two exact values or quantities, and then let by x and by y be the corresponding approximate values or quantities for x and y respectively, for x and y. And so therefore, we can define the error in x, if you know this one to mean error in x, to be the true value of x minus the approximate value of x, and error in y will be the true value of y minus its approximate value. This is just by definition of what we mean by error. So here, this one means error in x, and this means error in y. So this notation, just notation for errors. So let me call this one equation 1. Let me call this one equation 2. So then from 1 and 2, we have, so I can say this one means approximate value of x is given by x minus error in x, and approximate value of y is given by y minus error in y, just making the approximate value the subject in these two equations. So we call this one equation 3, we call this one equation 4. Now, because we are interested in getting the relationship between the error of product of two values x and y, then multiply 3 and 4. So equation 3 multiplied by equation 4 gives, so error in x times error in y is x minus error in x multiplied by y minus error in y. Now the next step, let's expand this. So we have approximate x times approximate y equals to x times y minus x times error in y minus y times error in x, and then plus error in x times error in y. Now remember, we are doing the approximation to first order. So since error in x and error in y are assumed to be very, very small positive quantities, and then can say to first order approximation, then this product of the error terms will give us 0. So error in x, error in y is 0. So therefore, this can just be written as, so this part is assumed to be 0. So therefore, this will be approximate value of x times approximate value of y equals to xy minus x error in y minus y error in x. So then I can say this can be written as bar x bar y equals to xy minus x error in y plus y error in x. Then we can rearrange this one as x y minus bar x minus bar y equals to x error in y plus y error in x. So which means then we have, so this is the true value, this is approximate value. So therefore this quantity can just be defined as error in the product of x and y, which is x error in y plus y error in x. Therefore, this is the error formula for the product of two values x and y. So this is the error formula for product of two values x and y. Now we can define relative error in the product. So relative error in x multiplied by y is simply given by error in x times y over their true product xy, which is given by, from what we have, there is x error in y plus y error in x, then divide by x, y. And then this is the same thing as saying y error in x over xy plus x error in y over xy. And this should be very obvious that this y and this y cancels out, this x and this x cancels out, so that we have error in x over x plus error in y over y. So this is the relative error in x times y. And as you can see from this formula, the first part here, this is just relative error in x, relative error in y. So therefore, relative error in the product of two values x and y can just be given as the sum of the relative errors of the two quantities x and y, i.e. relative error in product of two quantities is equal to the sum of the relative errors in the two quantities given. So that's how we derive the error formula and relative error for product of two quantities x and y. So thank you. In the next presentation, we'll be deriving the error for quotient of two values quantities x and y. So watch it.